Good afternoon, friends. Since there are no kids and I am socially distanced from Miss Mary, I'm going to take off my mask so you can hear me better. During this video, I'm going to talk about the book Mouse Paint that Miss Mary read in the previous video. The goals that we are going to be looking for are, again, predicts that mixing two colors will form a different color, and the answer that they give you does not have to be the correct color, names one or more letters, and identifies one or more sounds that correspond with the letters. So we're going to go back through the book a little bit while I make a picture for you guys. So as you recall, in this book there was 3 white mice that were on a white piece of paper with a cat that could not see them because they are white and the paper is white. And we have 3 different colors here: red, yellow, and blue. Just like we have here. We have red paint, yellow paint, and blue paint. As you can see in this picture, the mice get into the paint. We don't have mice here, but I do have 3 paintbrushes. So I'm going to go ahead and start my picture. I'm going to use the red paint first. And I'm going to paint a letter. So there's my first painting. Now I'm going to use the yellow paint to paint the next 2 letters. And finally, I am going to use the blue paint. So if you recall, they made puddles on the paper and the red mouse ends up getting into the yellow puddle. So I am going to get a clean cup and I am going to mix a little bit of red paint and I'm going to mix a little bit of yellow paint. And we're going to stir that up. I think I'm going to have to add a little bit more of the yellow paint. So when we mix the red and the yellow paint together, we come up with what color? We come up with orange. So I'm gonna make my next part of the picture with the orange paint. Okay. And then the next mouse comes along, and it's the yellow mouse, and it goes and jumps in a blue puddle. So again, I'm going to get a new cup, and I'm going to use my yellow paint. And I'm going to add some blue paint to it. Now I'm going to mix the yellow and the blue together. What color do you think it's going to make? If you said green, you are correct. And we're going to make our next add to our picture. And then finally, we have our blue mouse that splashes into our red paint. So I'm going to get my final clean cup, and I'm going to get our red paint. And some of our blue paint. We're going to mix that together. Needed some more red paint. And what color did that make when we mix red and blue together? It makes purple paint. So I'm going to finish our picture off with our purple paint. Now, if you look at our picture closely, you'll notice that there's different letters on our picture. Can you tell me what letter this is? It's a W, and the W says W, W. And then we have an E, and the E says eh. But together, they make the word we. Then we have a space. And then our next letter is a M. And it goes that goes I, I. And then we have two of the same letter, and those are S's, and they go S, S. So we have the word is, miss. So we have the word we miss. And then this last row, we have the letter Y, and it goes ya, ya. And we have the letter O, that goes ah, ah. And then we have our final letter, which is the letter U, and it goes So we have the word you. So together, we have a sign that says, we miss you.